Only the French would create a loaf of bread with phallic-esque qualities. Maybe that's why I like baguettes so much. My name is Made Stuchbery. I'm a 21-year-old writer, blogger, artist, sort of general shambleton, and I've been writing for Youth and Revolt pretty much since day one. Fortunately for me, Nicole found my writing interesting and funny and put me on board straight away, which I'm eternally thankful for. I'm at the end of a 12-month journey which has seen me living in England for a year, studying university, finishing off my journalism literature degree, and pretty much just drinking an excessive amount, catching many trains, accidentally picking up something of a British accent, and drinking too much. But what is too much? You know you're in France when the name on the Coke Zero is Anthony. Anthony? If you speak French, please let me know how to pronounce this name because I've been in Struggle Town. I started writing for Youth and Revolt when a friend of mine, a mutual friend of Nicole and I's, posted on my Facebook page basically explaining how his friend was starting up this magazine and they were looking for contributors and would I be interested? And of course I was interested. At that point in my life, I just felt probably what a lot of creative people feel at one or numerous times in their life, where you feel as though you could just snap the necks of children out of creative frustration. I had just finished a summer where I was working 6 days a week in a pharmacy, serving crazy bitches all day. And I'd come home and my only outlet was writing, so I would write article after article, just expressing my point of view and sort of commenting on life around me, posting it on my blog, and no one was reading it. How do you get a readership up if you don't have a read? You sort of, you see my frustration. So when my friend suggested that I write for Youth and Revolt, of course I leapt at it. I sent over to Nicole a couple of my articles and I think she must have liked them because here I am now, a regular contributor. I think I missed 1 month when things got a bit hectic in my life. Maybe that was when I left for England, but anyway. Pretty much since then, from day dot, I've been a regular contributor monthly to Youth and Revolt magazine, which I feel extremely fortunate for because now it is this incredible powerhouse of creativity and, it's a really great place for young people to congregate, to get together, to put some really cool ideas together, to make a statement about the world that they live in. And the best thing I love about it is that all opinions are valid and it's not as if there's a strong theme or message within the magazine, except for the one message, which would be pretty much do whatever the fuck you want to. And that's what I love. See, just before I started writing for Youth and Revolt, I was writing for another publication online, which shall remain nameless. But they had quite a strong feminist point of view, which is cool. I'm all down for feminism. But the point is, I wrote an article about how I was the only girl in the office that I work in. I was the only girl who was single out of people who were in and out of relationships or married or in a sort of long-term de facto relationship or with children or just in and out of lesbianic relations with people. And I wrote about how that frustrated me because I can pretend to be as independent and free and easy as I want, but at the end of the day, I think I just want a boyfriend. And the editor of the magazine told me that that was not going to be published because it was not in keeping with their theme. And so I immediately sort of severed relations with them because that really infuriated me. For a feminist magazine, surely the point of feminism is to liberate women to do whatever they want. So as a liberated woman, if I want to be in a relationship, in a monogamous, long-term de facto relationship, then surely that's as cool as wanting to be a hoary lesbian if I want to. Thankfully, luckily for me, Youth and Revolt has been such an important part of my life for so long, well, it seems like so long now. I know that every month I get to have at least one of my articles published in the magazine, and I love the first of each month because not only is it really, a good little nudge to my ego to see my name in print, but also there are some phenomenal, articles in that magazine, some astounding photography, and some really cool creative individuals in our own backyard who make me feel really proud to come from Melbourne and really proud to be a young Australian at this time in the world. And it's really good to see that Melbourne is right up there with pushing the envelope, with breaking against social convention, and I think most importantly, sort of waving the flag and being an advocate for doing whatever the hell you want. I think that's really important. I think that by not allowing yourself to be pigeonholed, by having such a free and expanding empire that is Youth and Revolt, it's going to encourage a lot of young people and a lot of creatives out there to have that kickstart that they need in their career, to be able to have the freedom and the confidence to write what they want, to paint what they want, to release that album if they want to, and know that there's going to be a really cool, supportive group of people in the community out there who's going to welcome that with open arms. So I'm really excited. I'm really proud to be a part of the Youth and Revolt family. I cannot wait to get back to Melbourne in a month to really sink my teeth into some more writing and some really cool creative gigs that are lined up. And I'm also really proud to have been a part of Youth and Revolt thus far. It's going to be really exciting to see how the magazine grows in the years, and thanks for listening.